Hello everyone, this is Paul. Welcome back to my channel, The Paladin. And today I have a fan theory for you. This is not like a fan theory, this is like a speculation for a character's death, whether it's going to happen or not. By now you might have known what I'm talking about. Who am I talking about? It's like Littlefinger. Everyone hates him, obviously. From the first season I hated him. He was not, he was a actual humane character who just looks out for himself and just same and everything. It's all fine and cool, but after a point that kind of gets repetitive, redundant, and it kind of pisses you off. And what pisses me more is like Sansa knows that Littlefinger is the main reason that Ned Stark died, and Arya Stark knows that, and Brandon Stark knows everything, and all of them are just dragging this out, and it doesn't make any sense. The first time after the Battle of the Bastards ended, the Jon Snow is victorious, Sansa Stark is victorious, the North is finally back to Sansa and Jon, the Stark family, the rightful family. Fine. After that, you should have killed off Littlefinger. I mean, you should have done that. You should have exposed him for what he is, for all the murders that he have committed, and they should have killed him. But they didn't. They're kind of like dragging it to the 7th season as well, and the 7th season is really frustrating because there are some cool stuff that goes on in the plot, like Daenerys, Cersei, King's Landing, and Dragonstone. Kind of that plot points are important, and whenever they kind of cut the show and then take place to Winterfell, it's like I'm getting frustrated with the last 2 episodes being so dumb. And it's just like Arya is playing out of character, Sansa is playing out of character, and then just like Littlefinger is playing for the character and laughing out. And if you want like one character playing the actual story and 2 of your characters going out of their own way to cause some rift and everything, that's not good for a show. So it is massive, the show is massive. Just because of these 10-minute sequences it's not going to fail, but that's not what I mean. I mean he needs to die now. And people are speculating that he might die in the 7th episode, in the finale, and I want it to happen. I mean, please, for the love of God, kill him. Just get rid of his character, and then we can move on peacefully to a new era of Starks. I mean, it's just Arya and Sansa really, they are both amazing characters on their own regards, and you are just like pitting them off against each other for no good reason. Now people are like starting to hate Arya, people are starting to hate Sansa. Don't. Why are you hating that? You have to hate Littlefinger. Please put your hate where hate matters, So there are 2 things that he can possibly die from a mistake. People are saying that he's going on the right track to kill off everyone and then take his rightful throne along with Sansa. But he can do mistakes, and one of them is like the sleek way of doing it. Like Arya knows that like Littlefinger is the reason that Sansa is doing all this, and that letter, the scroll, was actually not meant by Sansa. And when in the last episode, in the 6th episode, when she would give the knife to Sansa, she's like, just I'm gonna be you for a moment. I'm gonna feel Littlefinger out, and when I felt it, like I'm gonna know his intentions and I'm gonna kill him. So just wait for it, have that dagger and stay here, I'll take care of things. I'll be Sansa for a while. So that can happen. She can kill Littlefinger as Sansa, claiming that he did something provocative or wrong for against Sansa, and she's like, I like the Lady of Winterfell, she's doing a job. So she can do that. That's my theory, at least. The second is Brandon Stark. Obviously, that's the dumb version of it. Like Brandon Stark cannot do anything physically. He's not like a hero or anything. He doesn't even have a sword. He doesn't have a helper anymore. He doesn't have a Hodor. He doesn't have a direwolf for himself. So he can only push Arya into the right path. He already loves his little sister Arya, and he respects Arya Stark more than Sansa. So he's like, okay, Arya, this is what happens. Just go and do this, go and do that. So he can push her. He can be her. Arya can be the guiding factor that Brandon Stark is gonna have. So he can be behind the scenes pulling the strings, and Arya can do his bidding. So the family can move like that. So these are the 2 things that can happen. I don't know if Jon Snow will have anything to do with this, but if you think about it, like Jon Snow is concentrating on winning the actual war, this is not important to him. Even though if he comes back home, he's not going to care. So that's out of the question. But the third thing that I secretly think will happen, my own theory, is Ghost. Now, since due to the budget factors, Ghost has not been occurring on the show for a while now, and they said they had a introduction sequence like where Jon Snow says goodbye to the direwolf because he's going down south. In the second episode was cut down because they didn't have time to insert it into the episode. They didn't even have that much amount of sequences there. So that might happen because they need to show the direwolf one day or another, because as the day progresses, people still question the availability of the last direwolf, and people will be like, come on, you're just not doing the rightful thing here. So what might they show is, as I said, Arya will disguise herself as Sansa, and she will say something provocative, or she will like make Littlefinger a little bit angry, and when he like approaches her to do something, to hold her hands or something like that, Ghost will appear and it will kill Littlefinger, and that will be justified because people cannot just question like a single person. It's like, the wolf saw everything, it was pissed, and it was protecting Sansa, and Jon Snow will get good name as well. So Arya can do everything. She can check the point out she can protect Sansa, she can kill Littlefinger off, and she can gather good name for Jon Snow and his direwolf. So like 3 mangoes in 1 stone. So what's wrong with that? That's at least my theory. If all of this doesn't happen, people are saying that 1 Stark children are going to die. I mean, no one wants that. The Starks have endured enough. The Starks have died enough. Please, just stop messing with the Starks. Just please, for the fans at least. Every one of us has a favorite character that has been taken away from us. For me, Ned Stark was my favorite character. He was killed off in the first season. Fucking assholes, writers. And everyone who loved some character has died, except for Arya Stark and Tyrion Lannister. Those guys are cool. But I mean, that's the main thing. Like, you have given us so much hard time with these kind of deaths in the show. Just give us this. We don't ask for anything more. Just kill off Littlefinger. Just, he doesn't fit into the plot. He's like, unconventional, unintentional thorn that is there. Just remove that and everything will be smooth. That's all I'm saying. And these are my 3 theories that might happen in the next episode or so, in the finale or the next season. I don't know. This might happen or this might not happen. So let me know in the comments down below on what do you think. You have your own theory. Is Littlefinger gonna die, or is he gonna pursue his dreams of getting the throne along with Sansa? Will Sansa be that stupid enough to accept his kind of like ideology? Like, will she let her brother and sister die and Jon Snow get passed away just for this? I don't know if she has it in her. I don't know. I personally think she doesn't have it in her. She will just come to her senses in the last moment. She will kill Littlefinger. That might be a possibility as well. So 4 theories are there now. So what do you guys think about it? Let me know in the comments down below. Like this video if you liked, if you found this one intriguing. Share the video with friends and family. Subscribe for everything that is movies, TV shows, reactions, reviews, and theories like this one, guys. So that's it from me, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.